Welcome back to News 10 this morning. Well, since 10 Tuesday morning, News 10's Mark Allen has been living on the streets, experiencing life as a homeless person here in the Wabash Valley. And this morning, his life on the streets is winding down. And he joins us now live via the internet to tell us more. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Abby.
Tell us a little bit about how your night went last night.
Well, I was able to stay somewhat dry. My clothes are damp, but I didn't get rained on directly, so I was able to get under something. I had something to eat late last night, and this morning, in fact, I just finished the rest of it. It was a can of chili. I had to beat open the top there last night.
Oh, okay.
Didn't look too good. But anyhow, I had the rest of that chili here, so I've had something to eat this morning.
Now, Mark, you've been living life as a homeless person now for about 3 days. Tell us a little bit about the mental toll it's taken on you. Is there a point, you know, when you're sitting there alone with your thoughts that you've ever broke down?
Well, I've gotten terribly discouraged, and I guess, this was my idea, and I'm not sorry I did it, but I would never do it again. And I was just thinking a few minutes ago that if I weren't able to go home to my family, to my home, at 6:30 this evening, I don't know what I would do. The desperation, I'm sure, would set in terribly if it's all the life you had to look forward to.
Now, right now, what do you miss the most?
I miss everything. I miss my home. I miss my family. I miss warm meals. I miss showers. I even miss work. I was thinking a few minutes ago about the number of people that will be showing up at work this morning somewhere and probably complain because they are working today. I wish I could be there to share a cup of coffee and just be inside where it's not so damp and chilly this morning.
Chad and I were talking yesterday, and I think this is true, that I know it's opened my eyes to live my life a little more consciously about what I'm doing. And I'm sure this experience has changed your life.
Yeah, I think you're right on that, Abby, in that to just look around and it is the simple things. I've discovered that past few days, too, that, it may sound terrible to you, that partial can of chili I had this morning, but it was food, and I was glad to have it. And those kinds of things in life, are a great blessing.
Now, I really want to address if there are some people, or if there's any people out there who are still skeptical of what you are doing and what you're trying to accomplish by all of this. Really tell them why should we care about this issue? I mean, a lot of people may say, it doesn't, I don't see it. It doesn't really affect me. And why did you feel like you needed to bring this issue to light?
Well, there will be some people always who will not believe it's an issue, and that's okay with me. I'm not out here to preach. For some people, I think that's an easy out. If you just say, these people don't want to try, and certainly those people are amongst the homeless who won't try for themselves. To stereotype, good or bad about the homeless is a mistake. There are many people out here who need and want help. There are some out here who won't work, who are on drugs, who are alcoholics, and that's the brutal truth. I mean, it's just the ugly truth. What I've tried to portray is simply what is it like if you are living out here on the streets, and it's harsh.
Well, thank you very much, Mark, and it has been an eye-opening experience for all of us here at the station, being able to talk to you and see you do this. So we are definitely grateful to you for taking upon this big project and living the life of a homeless person.
Thank you, Abby.
Thank you very much, Mark.